Kieran Culkin, connecting with Tom, Matthew McFadden, over the phone. Succession's final season is taking big swings early in its run as patriarch Logan Roy, Brian Cox, reached the end of his story in episode 3, Connor's Wedding. The Waystar Royco giant died, seemingly of a heart attack, aboard a flight to meet Lucas Matson, Alexander Skarsgård, at the same time that Connor's, Alan Ruck, wedding was taking place. It's at the wedding that his kids learn of the medical event that claimed Logan's life, with Kendall, Jeremy Strong, Shiv, Sarah Snook, and Roman, Kieran Culkin, connecting with Tom, Matthew McFadden, over the phone. While the situation delivers plenty of tense moments, it's the bouts of heartbreak happening throughout that really stick with viewers. Below, we're rounding up just a few of the scenes that would break even the toughest fans from this pivotal episode. Succession, Season 4, Sundays, 9/8C, HBO. Kendall and his father Logan have had a fraught relationship since fans were first introduced to the men in Season 1. That divide between them only grew over time, and when he's handed the phone to say what will be his final goodbye to Logan, Kendall admits that he can't forgive his dad. "But it's okay and I love you." Those words are so genuine and hold so much pain, it's hard to not get teary just thinking about it. When Shiv is informed about Logan's deteriorating state, it's implied that the magnate is already dead. As brutal as it is to watch her find out the news, it's just as distressing watching Romand and Kendall witness her breakdown. Pulled from the party and unaware of Logan's state, Shiv is thrown into the metaphorical deep end by Kendall and Roman, who have to tell her their dad is unwell. Her desperate pleas asking him not to go and it's too soon, with intermittent I love yous and daddy, are so authentic, it's almost impossible to tell Snook is acting. When calling Frank, Peter Friedman, aboard the plane where someone is still doing chest compressions on Logan, Kendall tries to get a hold of the pilots, but Frank puts his foot down. The moment of denial is enough to break Ken out of a wishful state as he asks Frank for the truth. Frank admits that he believes Logan has died, and the sadness sinking in on Kendall's face is palpable. As the scene pushes out, we see Kendall standing alone at the back of the yacht where Connor's celebration is proceeding. Understanding the onslaught of emotions Kendall's experiencing in the midst of a party so wholly unaware of the situation is isolating, to say the least. Roman is the most in denial about his father's death, wanting all kinds of proof before he can accept the loss. But when Kendall reports what Frank has said, Roman's defeat is evident as he falls into a sitting position on the floor, resigned to reality. Watching a grieving Kendall and Shiv make the short, but seemingly long, walk to inform Connor about their father's demise is brutally painful. In a moment of tenderness, the siblings hold hands and take a pause before delivering some of the worst news on what's supposed to be one of Connor's best